Hello again, everyone. It's Stephanie. What's up? It's Friday, and I am done with week one of T25. That's the program I'm doing right now. I just did a double workout, alpha cardio and alpha lower focus, and as you can see, I'm sweating like crazy. It's pretty much almost an hour of exercising if you add in the cool down. So yeah, it's my day off, so I had the time, and I feel great. I just finished, so yeah, I'm feeling pretty awesome right now. I'm about to have my shake, but I wanted to do this video before I do that. Um, I kind of wanted to talk about the things that motivate me to exercise, and one of the things that motivates me is remembering the feeling of being heavy, really heavy, and how I felt about that. Um, I still had pretty. I still had a pretty active life, but um, I didn't like the physical aspects of being heavy. You know, I had a lot of fat on the sides. My love handles were quite chunky. um, my ribs would go right into my love handles, and that is not a good feeling. To feel your rib cage rubbing against your side fat is not good, not good at all. Um, Looking at my face and seeing it just getting bigger. I remember when I was thinner, I had, you know, uh, you could see my cheekbones, and you could see my facial structure, and you could see that I was putting in the work, and you could see more of my muscles when I was thinner. You could see, every little bit, especially on my arms. You could see, my deltoids, my biceps, triceps, my forearms. Um, you could see more. You could tell when I'm working out because you could see the veins popping out of my hands. When I'm thinner, they pop out more. Um, it's like I don't know if it's just the aspect of losing weight or also gaining muscle as well, or both. Maybe working together, but I was just I had way more energy as well when I was thinner. When I was heavier, I was having trouble even walking up the steps. And this is my apartment, and I'm actually on the top floor, so I have to go up. It's not that bad, but I have to walk up two long flights of steps. And anyone that's been to my apartment always complains about the steps. Like, wow, I just hate going up those steps. But for me, it's kind of like motivation. It's like if I can get up the steps and not be so winded, um, that's a victory for me. I'd like to maintain that, as a goal, moving forward. Um, it's just, yeah, it's not fun when you put on your clothes when you're heavy. The stuff that you could put on when you were thinner, you can't put them on as well or at all. Um, I mean, I'm wearing 38s, but even now, it's a struggle to put on the 38s because I gained some of the weight back, and um, it's not fun. Like now, I'm wearing my uniform, and I have to keep the top button open until I lose the weight again. Um, my belt is at its it's at the very end. I'm on the very last loop. Um, so it's completely extended. Can't go any further. Um, and these are things that I see and I consider, and I have to remember, like, these are things that I don't like at all. And when I exercise, I think about those things. I think about, how I feel wearing my clothes, and, my clothes fitting tight. My favorite outfits I can't even wear right now because, I've gained the weight back. Because I let myself go this summer, and, you know, I kind of knew those were the consequences of letting myself go. But I did it. It's done. The damage has been done. Something I won't do again. I definitely want to fit into the clothes I enjoy the most, and I don't want to go back to bigger clothes. I don't want to be heavy. I don't want to develop any chronic conditions because of my weight. And I also have to remember the fact that I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. I mention it a lot, but it's true. I mean, that's one strike against me. Um, that's one thing that will, keep my weight up if I allow it to do so. And exercise is the best treatment for it. And I have to remember that. I have to remember that and all the other considerations. So, um, and I say these things because, I want to impart that, that thought process to you guys, whoever's looking at this video. You have to consider, what am I leaving behind when I lose my weight? How's my life going to get better? It is going to get better. Because when I lost weight, I mean, putting on jeans and pants and smaller sizes was fun. I'd put them on and I wouldn't have a problem, putting them on. It's just, not having to squeeze and fight with their clothing to get it to fit. That's who wants to do that? That's not fun. That's not fun at all. So, um, like I said, I consciously, let go this summer, and that was probably not the best idea, but it's a lesson learned, and now that I'm armed with the memory of putting on jeans and that them not being able to fit, I don't want to go through that again. So I I would say this to you, consider what you're feeling like right now if you're not in shape. Consider it. Think about how much better your life would be, you know, not to worry about, fighting with your clothing, or, picking out bigger clothing to cover, the weight that you do have. You want to feel good about yourself. You want to be confident. You may be confident now, but you want your body to reflect the confidence that's within you. So, I made this video, specifically for that. So think about those things. Use that as motivation to improve your life and improve your physical health. So, that being said, I'm going to enjoy my Friday. I did my double workout, and I hope you all enjoy yours. Eat healthy, eat smart, stay active. Later.